Alright, good morning, everybody. Not scuffed by any means. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Say hi, MP.
Yo. Okay. Well, they blazed through the protects and the bans without us really commenting on it, but like, it's kind of what you expect. Eddy banned some gimmick. Luke banned some speed. Yeah, we're in the big leagues right now. This is the first match of the top 4, and we have a big leagues pool as well. These maps do not play. It's a 7.7 star map pool.
This is like, in theory, like 4WC Grand Finals level. Like, you know, we've been
honestly playing some of these maps is like might be beyond that with how 4WC scaling is like not that crazy these days. They toned it back.
Well, I'm just saying, Pool got hands. Pooler got hands too.
But anyway, Luke is gonna pull out his signature move here. First picking No Mod 1, classic. He's the big aim enjoyer, so let's see if he can prove it. This being a map that Luke actually has quite some history with. It's his #1 pin on his profile that he has an FC on this. But of course, Eddy very competent in the aim department as well.
Right.
Yep, it's all about this. Oh, okay, another break from Eddy.
That's actually
all
really
about this
good for
240 BPM raw aim. Some patterns actually a little bit uncomfortable, like those squares you just saw, but no problem yet for Luke, and Eddy with yet another miss.
I have to say, Luke holding strong on the No Mod 1 pick as he's been doing throughout the entire tournament. Like, so far showing no restraint on this No Mod 1.
Yeah, his No Mod 1 win rate in this tournament is pretty good. He did lose it once against Tile, but still, not okay. There's a miss from Luke, but
yeah, he's
Eddy with a lot. Eddy has a lot of ground to make up here. And this minuscule combo lead is not really going to get him anywhere. Probably needs to see another breakout of Luke relatively soon.
Oh, but there goes Eddy.
It's Eddy to find the break.
Luke just
traded by Luke, but that's just going to solidify things where they are.
Another break for Luke, which could give Eddy a little bit more of an opportunity here. The ACK lead isn't as big as it was before. I mean, he does find another break, so that combo isn't going to be anything.
Eddy's just not really able to combo this super consistently today. So it looks like this will be going Luke's way. And yeah, I think with those breaks, those will be the final nails in the coffin for this pick. Oh, that's a Big chain miss actually from Eddy. But yeah, meanwhile, Luke is still going at it, building up this combo through the ending, which is the most challenging part of this map.
I mean, yeah, this lead is only getting higher, and we're approaching the very end of the map right here.
Oh, they both hit that. Okay, well, Eddy missed last note.
Eddy, yeah.
Unfortunate. But that's a very strong opening to the match for Luke here. 130k lead maybe doesn't sound like a lot, but for like a Nomad 1 in 1v1, I think that given that context, it is a lot.
Yeah, I think any map, I think anything above like 100k on a map is like kind of insane for a
especially because of how hard the pool is, and then you're just expecting to see a lot of like 300k, 400k. All right, and Eddy is gonna go straight into the GT4 here. It's gonna be the 10.3 alt map.
Yeah, and this map is actually pretty new. I will say, and the tourney version is quite literally just to nerf one specific pattern that takes the map from like that bumps its normal DTSR to like 8.2. Just find that a little funny. But anyway, we have Porter Robinson, musician, certified jammer here.
Yeah, I was gonna mention, certainly a very well-known song. Also, I'm not sure if this is just my skill set biased, but this seemed like one of the hardest maps in the pool.
Oh no, it definitely is. But DT4 is always such like it's always a polarizing skill set.
Yeah, it's so niche. Like, there's not a lot of people who specialize in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you're already seeing just like how difficult it is to read this map, not just because of the 10.3, but because of how the map just overall is patterned. It's very deceptive. And I think we're immediately seeing a difference in how comfortable the players are on this, just based on the accuracy. Eddy up 4%, and also with superior combo to boot.
I mean, this accuracy lead is definitely, like, a very important part of this score. Like, holy shit. Almost 4%.
Especially because the back half of this map is just so tough to combo. Okay, and it does find a break, but
it's traded by Luke pretty much
think
immediately.
Plenty of damage has already been done here. But yeah, I wouldn't really expect anyone to hold much combo on the second half of this map, because the aim control just becomes a little bit ridiculous. And you see what I'm talking about here.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
These patterns are just insane, and yeah.
It's that one part specifically that got nerfed too. That part's harder in the original version. Alright.
But yeah, both players have shown up very well so far on their respective strengths on paper. I mean, Eddy being probably the most comfortable DT player out of any of the top 4 remaining. Not sure if you'd disagree, but
I think, yeah, he's definitely the most, on like these more mechanicsy, like, but not like speedy picks. I feel like he's definitely the most, like, the fan favorite for those. I feel like he's definitely more contested on some of the more tapping picks. Yeah, actually, I don't even really know.
Yeah,
the remaining players.
His speed's pretty good. I mean, he has a few question marks about his stamina, but we're not even going to see that this match with DT2 being banned.
All right, well, there's 1-1. Good to see that hidden 3.
Luke going to go into the hidden 3. Oh my. All right, so this is going to be... it's a Halgo map. You know what to expect. It's going to be some tech. Also, AR 9.4, which on hidden becomes a little bit nasty, especially with how much flow aim and sliders that go into this one.
Yeah. Like, this map is definitely interesting because I feel like there's some parts of it that like hidden doesn't really make that much of a difference, but then there's also a lot of these like tapping parts that hidden definitely makes it a lot more intimidating. And I think Luque peeking into into Eddy, someone who isn't really that big of a hidden player, is definitely a very strong. We'll see. This is I feel like more of a Luque map.
Yeah.
Than anything.
And Luque not really like a native hidden player either, but definitely takes advantage of the hidden in the right matchups like this.
Right. Couple early.
Some initial breaks for Eddy, but honestly, he still has a hack advantage, which will definitely keep in the running, especially with Luque over aiming that burst. Yeah, that's kind of the scary thing about playing as Eddy, that even on his weaknesses, which of the hidden, he's no pushover. Like, he can still play the map. He actually got a pretty nice score on last week's Hidden 3 as well, albeit a very different kind of map. And yet again, it's the burst catching the players out here. This time it's going to be Eddy fighting the miss, and yet another one right here.
Yeah, holding into this free combo is definitely a big way to build some early score. I say early, we're like halfway through the map. But Luque does find a break.
Oh.
I mean, but yeah, we're seeing traded breaks.
His score lead, Loki got cut in half just by a big chain miss from Luque.
Yeah.
But it's still looking relatively good for him, but 40k score lead now is definitely throwable.
Especially with some more miss aims from the on these sliders. If Eddy holds, I feel like he has enough combo to take it back. But he finds a break on a burst as well.
With the map winding down, it looks like Luque is gonna escape with this one, just barely. Ooh, there's the break, but
yeah, no, I
think it's too little. It's too little. It's too little, too late. Alright, so yet another point secured for Luque. This one didn't look quite as good as the Nomad one, but a point is a point. Now it's going to be Eddy's turn to respond. I mean, Eddy, of course, has his Protect of the Nomad 5. That's going to be really able to tap into the speed abuse there. Alternatively, the DT1 is still up. I think he does have the advantage on the 10.5 aim map. He has no picks. I do not believe that for a second. The Hard Rocks are going to be really interesting.
I feel like,
because
minus the Hard Rock 2, I feel like both of the other maps are very contestable.
Really? Who do you think's favorite of the Hard Rock 2? I thought that would also...
I feel like, I know Luque is very averse to playing precision.
He doesn't like precision, but...
Like,
okay, so it's going to be Nomad 3.
Eddy definitely has the upper hand on, I would say, Hard Rock 3, and also to that, or Hard Rock 2, and to the same extent, the Free Mod 3, the anti-mod map, because, I mean, both of them are going hard rock on that, surely.
Yeah, for sure.
But we have him for a droid. The snap alts, kind of aimy map here. 280 BPM.
Very
aim,
very
if you wanna
aimy
call it
map.
that.
Yeah, when you push the SRs this high, then the all maps kind of just become aim maps. It's just the way it is.
It's either that or they become the most like impossible aim control, like giant circle pentagon like flow aim patterns imaginable.
Yeah.
And it's like either way you're kind of fighting for like 300k. But this one's definitely much more of the former. Both players missing.
Both players wiping out of the first pattern. I don't really blame them. That pattern is very. It's just very in your face, like right off the bat. So both players continuing to approximately trade breaks. Oh, there's one from Luke, whereas Eddy continuing the combo. And this is a very Ki-centric map, and then like between those Ki's, you got some free combo like you're seeing right now. So being at a combo disadvantage out of that intro might matter more than you might think. Alright, and we have gotten through. Oh my god, he almost cider broke. We have just gotten through the calm before the storm here. And seeing how nasty some of these aim patterns get. Both players not able to manage it. We're finding breaks. But yeah, Luke having just a little bit more trouble, whereas Eddy navigating this very well. Almost out into the next free combo section. Oh, but he finds the break at the very end, right before the break.
God.
Now the door is open for Luke to bring this one back. And that score lead is quickly dwindling, but can Luke hold on to it through these very ending of the map? Another a chain miss from Eddy is gonna help.
Oh, wait, yeah, that could very easily flip the score back over. Oh, but Luke misses right at the crucial moment. I mean, if Eddy breaks again, it could flip over just off the misses. Oh.
And he's looking like your prediction may come to pass.
He just has to hold. Wait. Oh my god.
Eddy break, Eddy backdrop. There's the break from Luke. I think that
this might. Oh, with the more misses from Luke. I think that's going to Eddy. Oh my god.
And they both hit the very ending pattern as well. Oh my god, we are here to play. But Eddy clutches that out by 5k. Look at how close this was. Identical miscount. Pretty close Aka as well.
Oh my god. And that's 4. That's 2-2. Nomad 4 for Luke. We have a Surfoot. This is a classic right here.
Oh yeah. It feels like this has been pulled as a Nomad 4 since the beginning of time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for good reason. It's a good map. I mean, of course, Arushi, a very well-known like tournament tech mapper. I mean, this map, it has like the fancy sliders you'd expect from your Nomad 4s, but it's also got a few kind of funky rhythms. So definitely one you want to have practiced adequately. But I do think it's actually a pretty intuitive map to play once you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke having won the other tech map in this pool in the Hidden 3. Gonna see if he's able to translate that success into the Nomad, where Eddie's gonna be a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely much more of an even playing ground kind of map here. I would say Eddie fighting it first
early break though on the intro. Alright, and we get into the first prop versus tech session here. Some really big spacing between some of these sliders, but both players able to handle it just fine. As I say that, Luke with the first break.
First, like, actual break here. It's gonna flip the lead quickly back over on the Eddie's side.
Alright, big slider part coming up here. Eddie misses right before it, actually.
Oh my god. Oh, but there goes Luke on the slider stream. So no capitalizing off of that recovery combo there. I mean, 20k is very easy to flip over should one player just find a complete act drop or chain miss or whatever. I mean, currently right now, that's going to be looking to reinforce Eddie's lead here with that, holding through that entire section.
Both players definitely did their homework based on aiming those sliders pretty confidently. But yeah, I mean, insert kind of taking the words out of my mouth in a chat here. The rest of the map is really not that hard. I mean, it's definitely still missable. There might be a way back in for Luke, but definitely needs that break out of Eddie, like, as soon as possible.
He needs it soon, yeah. Oh, and there goes
But instead, it's Luke to find the break, and that'll definitely be it.
I think that's just the map right there. And another one just to set it in, yeah. This will be the first break point.
And despite the point looking so contested for throughout most of it, it actually ends up being a pretty dominating score lead for Eddie here.
Oh, well, okay.
He probably looked at the scoreboards.
Yeah.
Is understandably happy about the results here. Or maybe this is like a... Maybe this is a Giga high roll. I don't think so, no. Like
I don't know. I think he's just... Because, like, that's really what he needs for this match, I think. Because he still has a couple of tapping picks.
So much momentum.
Yeah, guaranteed points here. Heart can't take this. I need a moment. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah, like, is this the moment where you just bring out the Nomad 5?
Yeah, that is
to
his
just make sure you
protect.
keep the momentum.
Yeah, we could see that. I could also see Nomad 2 possibly as the other like kind of more tapping heavy pick that's still left up. DT1 is still left up as well, but that map's
Yeah,
definitely a little bit more interesting.
but I mean, I think Eddie's super right to protect Nomad 5. That map is just him.
Oh,
Like, it's not
yeah.
even just not even just a straight speed map. It's like you got the 260 BPM burst, but then it's also like you need to have your wits about you. There's like these slider jumps, and there's a lot more to it than just a pure speed map.
The map is very hard.
Yeah. And just like the general mechanics, like I definitely trust Eddie on. Hard Rock 3 it is instead.
Okay, I got the custom.
Yeah, thanks Tim Q for the custom. Only one in this pool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some all aim control. So pretty familiar skill set probably for most tournament players and hard rack tournament players.
Having this map is, despite the CS difference, is pretty similar to that Nomad 3 we just saw from Eddy. So him picking this immediately after winning that is not surprising, right? Because we have this map's a little bit more on the techie side, whereas him for Droid was much more just raw aim control, like snap alt. But hey, I mean, he also did just win the Nomad 4 as well, so being able to win both tech and alt.
Yeah, able to win like the sort of adjacent skill sets here. It is a good look, but
we'll see.
This is a very volatile map just by virtue of how short it is. It's actually not even 2 minutes. But I've seen Eddie pull wonders on Hard Rock 3s. Like if you ever watched him in the ADS, for example. It's a skill set he's very... Oh, okay! That was a big chain miss.
Despite that, he's still in the lead. Oh.
It's actually a little bit interesting that there hasn't been one player who's really always taken the hack advantages. It definitely varies by map. Whereas I feel like in some matchups, you definitely have like one player who's the combo gamer and one who's the hack gamer.
Oh, yeah.
But it's pretty even on both fronts so far.
There goes that miss from Luque here. Gonna set a very quick spiral for Eddie to take this.
With how short of a map it was, it took him no time at all to build up that 70k score lead and equally little time to probably lose it here.
Yeah, as it flips back over before we even see anything remotely difficult. Luque breaking again.
And Eddie with an excellent recovery after the initial chain miss. Does break at the tail end of that difficult section, but I mean, yeah, it's basically already almost over. And now Luque does have the combo advantage to work with, but it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah,
that's the final side of the map here.
This is the map. 500k. And that will be that break point, that secured break point for Eddie to keep that momentum. And
yep, really respectable scores from both players, but Eddie just able to extend that combo out a little bit longer. And that made all the difference. Okay, Luque gonna tap into the Free Mud 1. I actually need to take a quick look at the sheet here. Oh, it's gonna be a human. This was a recent custom map for Laser Grand Arena. And I imagine Maxi's just stole it and then threw it in Free Mud.
Done a lot of stealing for this tournament. But hey.
Yeah, this is a Free Mod, but I mean, if you just look at the map stats, definitely gives the impression that it's a hidden favorite map. And I do believe that is the case.
Yeah.
So if this becomes a Luque hidden versus an Eddy Hard Rock situation, I think he definitely perfectly content with that.
Here, yeah, on this map. I'm interested to see where this map goes with that.
Yeah, still not opting to pick into the hidden 2, actually.
I mean, I think both players
But
right now are waiting until their last guaranteed pick to pick their protect.
Yeah,
despite
it's
how
a
we
break
didn't see the
glass in
break point.
case of emergency sort of deal.
Yeah, and looks like we are gonna see that mod or the hidden versus the hard rock here. Eddie on the hard rock, Luke on the hidden. So, in theory,
Yeah, this map is basically aim tech. It's probably the best way to put it. Actually, I hesitate a little to say tech. Definitely has lots of sliders though.
the slider aim, but like aim as in aim and not as in slider aim. Slider aim.
But yeah, in stark contrast to the previous map, this one definitely a lot longer. So gonna have to tap into your consistency and in order to play this one well. Both holding FCs pretty well so far, but the better act from Luke is overshadowing the hard rock multiplier. Okay, Eddie goes down.
Luke
trades it. And that's a bit of a big squandered opportunity here for Luke, considering the slightly easier part we've just gotten into.
Wow, they both did that. Okay.
Oh,
He's gonna find a break.
Early break on this section on the little triangle triple, but Eddie is still going at it.
This could be what Eddie needs to completely shatter this. Oh my god!
Oh my god! What was that? I'm not supposed to do that, man. All right. Oh, he had some really big shake on hitting that big square.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
and I don't really blame him. But he's still holding through all of that.
Oh my god! And there goes
and Luke breaks the stream, and that's probably it.
Yeah, and then he's at 1K combo. Yeah, okay.
And just look at this beautiful performance here from Eddie. Oh my gosh.
Does find a break. I mean, that's 130K.
But yeah, with that break, both players seeing the scores, both should know that all has been said, it's all has been done. It's gonna be Eddie going up 5-2 now. On his own pick, mind you, next. So, this is a very good position for Eddie in this matchup.
Yeah. And do keep in mind, he still has his protect as well. Like,
I mean, he's probably just gonna go for it now. Like, what better moment is there?
Oh my god.
Wow.
What?
Just
you just do that in match. Okay, sure. What did Luke protect? The hidden 2. So hidden 2 is still up as well.
So probably we're just gonna see both protects getting picked and won by their respective players. So probably it's gonna end up being a 6-3 situation.
We could see that, but we could also see Eddie hold off, knowing that Luke is gonna pick his next. Like we could see him hold off, but I doubt we're gonna see that.
I feel like you just want to ride the momentum, right?
Yeah.
That's 3 points in a row for Eddie. Actually, might have been 4. I can fact check that, but
Now that is 4 points in a row for Eddie. Luke has to. Luke not only has to win.
5, yeah, there it is.
There it is. So he has to win 2 more breakpoints as well as his own 2 picks, to force this TB. Eddie, quote, has no more picks after this.
Why are we lying?
Like, okay.
are we lying?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like the DT1's right there. I mean, a Nomad 2, maybe. Like, there's plenty of options, I think, for both players.
So it's just a testament to how formidable these 2 players are. They don't know what to pick into each other. Like, I'm just saying, Luke is so... Like, he's got Eddie quivering despite this score lead. Oh my god. Well, we are gonna see the
here we go. It's Nomad 5, but this is not a tame Nomad 5. This map is really out there. This was a custom for, I think, one of Pez's tournaments, Keep Gambling Redux. And of course you need to have those 260 bursts in you to play this, but you've also got these like pretty nasty slider jumps that are also a little bit weird to read. But even on the tame intro, it looks like Luke is just not up to pace right now.
Alright. Like, I don't want to say anything just yet, but I mean, we're 4%, almost 5% lead.
This is just Eddie's bread and butter. Like, I think you can expect him to just go to town on something like this. Like, he does find a little slider break right there, but...
Yeah, but I mean, we're up 80k.
Just based on AC. And yeah, as we hit the slider jumps, Luke not able to handle it. Wait, he's FC. Those were fake slider breaks from Eddie.
Can't show. Okay.
Yeah, Eddie just showing his dominance completely on his protect here.
Okay, we can see why Luke double banned speed, DT2 and DT3 here. Like, what do you do against this?
And yeah, there is just no signs of struggling from Eddie here. Able to act even these longer bursts here, the 12 notes. And don't tell me he's gonna FC this.
I would, the cherry on the cake finds a slider break.
There it is, but
surely both of those weren't bad show, right?
High score we've seen all match by a fair margin already.
Oh my god.
And, I mean, Luke struggled a little bit on this, as expected, but I think even the speed players would have a hard time competing with this.
Oh my god. This map has, like... This map has, like, a gun to your head this entire time, and Eddie just doesn't care. Like, what the fuck?
And what a way to get into match point here for Eddie.
Okay. It's time for Luke to almost certainly pick the Hidden 2.
There's no way he doesn't pick Hidden 2. No way.
Oh,
Hard Rock 1!
That is not Hidden 2. What the hell? Anyway, we have Lies playing Truth.
Well, I mean, I could see the rationale for this being like...
What the fuck? Fantasy note. I mean, yeah, this does make sense.
It doesn't look super likely that he can win the match here. Maybe he just wants to play it for scouting. But he can always pick this, and then if he wins Eddie's next pick, he can pick the Hidden 2.
Yeah.
Sure, I can see that.
I'm trying to think of what Eddie picks next. Like maybe the free mod too. I don't know.
But
we have
Luque not gonna go for the, I'd say, basically guaranteed point. Instead, gonna put it on his signature, the Hard Rock game here. But this definitely gonna be a map that Eddie is gonna be more than able to contest him here. Yep, this was a relatively recent OWC tiebreaker.
This was from 2025, yeah, from group stage.
24, whatever. We can check it later. But yeah, once you put it into Hard Rock, it just adds that bit of edge that makes this grand finals worthy.
But yeah, the sheer length of this map is definitely gonna be a very scary factor going in here. We have 4 minutes 43 seconds of drain.
Definitely the most raw test of just pure low BPM jump aim that you're gonna get in this pool.
Oh, the linears. Oh, but there goes Luque.
Misaiming the note right at the end of the slider. And look at how Eddie's been playing this match. Can't expect those mistakes to go unpunished.
Oh, but he almost gets slow slidered there. Like, we're gonna need to see a break pretty soon.
I mean, let's not be impatient. The map is still very far from over. But yeah, whatever combo Eddie is able to manage here, Luque is gonna have to match that and then some in the second half. And it looks like that might just be all she wrote.
This map only has about 2,100 combo in here. So Eddie cresting that 1K combo range right now. Like, this lead might be unrecoverable at this rate. So long as Eddie keeps holding for at least a little bit more.
I mean, that being said, the solo we're gonna get into in a little bit is probably the most challenging part of the map. But we really need to see nothing short of a complete collapse from Eddie here for... Okay, there's a break.
There goes that break.
Luque just has so much work to do here, and it's just not gonna happen with the over-aim on the stream.
Yeah, and I think with this, this lead's unrecoverable. 180k for Eddie with the combo advantage. Accuracy is almost dead even. And I think Eddie will be moving on to face the winner of Juicy versus Darwin, which will be happening tomorrow, I believe. Some IRL circumstances have made Darwin unable to show up to the match today, but luckily I don't care, so we can have that match tomorrow. So congratulations to Eddie. Of course, Luque is still not out. We will see him in the third place match. Another miss from Eddie to prevent the complete wash, but I mean, it's still 190k. Like, what do you do against this guy?
I mean, almost 600k on this is already just so good. Probably gonna hit 600k by the end. There's no hard rock FCs on this, by the way, so... Yeah, I mean, this match looked pretty close in the early goings, but then Eddie just completely took the reins.
Yeah.
And we end here with a 7-2 score lead here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Eddie kind of just playing out of his mind, and the Luke badge stream is just gonna have to wait another day, I guess.
Oh my god. Never gonna chug coffee at 2 a.m. again. Okay. And that's that for TNST Final Four. I think for today, at least. I think that's the last match for today. So we will see you guys tomorrow for Juicy versus Hidden on Osu. And then after that match, we will have the 3rd place and the 1st place match. Probably on Monday. I have no idea. We'll figure that out when we figure it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See ya.